Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to this waning night. I'm your host, Moon, just another girl doing nerdy things and sometimes even moony things. Tonight, we're back with some more Honkai Star Rail. Hopefully, we can finish off the 4.0 update. Claus, thank you for the hydrate. I hope you're doing well tonight. Titan, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing great. Very excited. How are you? I'm just gonna get right into it. Oh. One thing. I got her light cone in the middle of the night. I'm sorry, Claus. I'm trying to get this done before, like, my work week starts. Damn. I'm sorry. I would have started earlier, but things happened. But yeah, I got her, let's go, Titan! Yeah, I got her light cone, like, maybe, like, a half hour to an hour, like, after stream, and I was like, damn. It's always these, like, middle of the night, light cone pulls that do it for me.
Let me show you how to open a path. Play according to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
The steel frame actually opened.
Thank you, CB. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Claus. Yeah.
The Wispy here actually changed color with the lights.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, the story's fun. It's just, again, we're on a new planet, so things are very exposition heavy right now. Oh, wait, hold up. Can't miss this. All right, down we go.
Please laugh. He'll do anything.
So many. Sinks? Why bring us here?
Nice. I think the total story is about 8 hours. It isn't Euphorious long, but
Witnesses
oh my
said
god.
a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of Bomb's first drop, then headed here. The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many. Here, we shed our excess baggage before marching light-footed into the next second.
Oof, it doesn't smell as bad as I imagined.
Of course! This is just a place where everyone comes to let off some steam.
Hi, Sampo. Am I crazy to say that I'm actually happy to see him because I'm sick of Sparkle? I'd rather have Sampo.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. Sparkle's sake you be coming to the tavern. Old Sampo's heart is bursting with joy. And a teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to the tavern for a drink?
I knew I'd find you here.
You knew? And what made you link me to this place? Oh, that's kinda harsh, sis. Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
Mr. Sampo, hello. What business brings you here this time?
No business. Just here to repay an old favor.
Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for HELP. Someone's been parading around the tavern impersonating her.
Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look how the tables have turned. The trickster's getting a taste of her own medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to gossip about me.
No, keep going. I like this.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I didn't end up stranded, so here I am today, ready to help you out. No questions asked.
All right then, let's get to work.
Get to work? What are we doing?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones where humans dump their worries and find the worries that Miss Sparxie left behind.
You want us to unclog your toilet?
Listen, we're not plumbers.
I'm not joking. Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how we masked fools stay mentally healthy. Drink a mood lifter like Bomb's First Drop, and all the harmful memoria in your body, you know, the pain, the worries, gets purged in one go. That's how fools pull pranks and have a blast without a shred of guilt.
So, all that memoria has settled under this bathroom. And you want to sift through it to find Sparxie's worries and catch her thoughts before she acts?
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her. Huh? What's wrong, ma'am? You don't look so hot.
I wouldn't look so hot if I was told I was about to start digging through toilets either.
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sempo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't let you get off that easy. Emotional impact drill. Oh, sorry. Wrong gadget. Oh, this one. Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, forget it. I'll spare you the theory. Oh, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. It'll drill out memoria fountains with similar emotions. But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparxie was here. Keep your guard up in case something else comes bursting out.
With so many toilets, where do we start?
Well, if you ask me, leave it to luck.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter would pick the highest spot to vent. Exactly. The Golden Throne. Give it a try.
Girl, pick a spot to drill and start mining that gold.
Okay.
Sampo, does this thing even work?
Of course it.
You draw near the throne that is radiating an order supreme power. It's unquestionably made of solid gold. Every atom that makes it up came from neutron star collisions and supernova bursts. Yet the masked fools forged these precious tears of the stars into vessels to hold human worries. Perhaps in their eyes, this is their way of playing a cosmic joke. You notice the problem. Compared to the towering throne, you're way too small to reach and dip the drill bit into the water.
Sampo, how did you get up there just now?
The fart noise!
All right, silly me. Through that pipe on the side.
Oh my god. I just noticed them. What? Okay. I'm just gonna go in this pipe now.
this?
Ah.
Plunger.
Hmm? Wait. Oh, fun fact, chat. These platforming missions made me download Star Rail on PlayStation just so I could do the platforming minigames. The Golden Throne emanates a dazzling aura of authority. You're generally afraid you might slip and fall right into it. You forcefully thrust the thrill bit into the toilet. Suddenly the toilet starts gushing water violent and something emerges from the drain. Come out, Sparxie's worries!
See? What did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared. What a rare sight. Sparxicle used to always connect with everyone online. But now, for the first time, she's meeting her fans through the sewer network. Sorry, but we're your haters. Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? Use Sparxicon as a front to turn everyone into mindless zombies or dancing monkeys? How could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved fans?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into your puppets to help you enter the Phantasmoon games. You're going to argue that you did it all for them?
Of course I did. From the very first day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me. Listening to every fan's questions, empathizing with their pain and troubles. They feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to stand out because they desperately want others' approval. Sparxie hears every wish, and she answers. During these Phantasmoon games, I'll grant their wishes through the ceremony of the Master of Elation.
With a mimetic virus?
No, I'll give each of them a choice. The choice to become me. Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparxie. To wear this dazzling mask, capture the internet's attention, and bask in praise. You must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame.
I don't want it if it's coming from you.
Now,
Honestly, I don't even want 15 minutes of fame. I like being small and
spectator,
you know,
to me.
indie. I like being what's the word? Inconspicuous?
For reals? She plans to. Oh, the answer was right there in the riddle all along. You know, I gotta say, that's very Sparkle.
As expected of my imposter, you're absolutely bonkers.
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn? Just thinking about being turned into a copy of you? Oh, I can't even force a smile.
Oh, thank you. This is an elation.
Oh? And who gets to define elation? The laughter. Contrary to popular belief, the masters of sadly, the Inner Astral Peace Network showed people other and everyone fears that they're
Chat, I'm sorry, I do not like Sparkle. And there's two of them? Ugh.
So the world's like a derailed train. Bingo! You got it. I'm a part of her. Wherever there's a screen, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too. I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go. I'm looking forward.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious.
All right.
to this fan. They insisted on showing me some gallows humor, jokes they found online, saying they were up, but all they did was show me a video of someone being killed by the Antimatter Legion, then burst out laughing. Come, let's all enjoy this gallows humor together!
Stars favor us.
I'm gonna test out Yao Guang since I got her what was it? Thursday. And then got her light cone yesterday. So let's see what type of damage she does.
Don't thank me.
Okay. Pop off, queen. Also pop off with the music.
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too. Clouds have scattered. Trust me. We can do anything.
The times are changed. Awaken the world-cleansing dragon.
Listen, Sparkle, you only asked me to do your dirty work, but you never said anything about being your thug. You owe me compensation for emotional damage.
Everyone's going to become me soon. Sampo, crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
To think, plain Arcadia's elation would end up like this. Back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Live streaming and virtual idols? We'd never even heard of them. Coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land. Like returning home. Only to find home isn't where it used to be.
Either way, this is definitely not elation.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell. She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
That's right.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's lookalike. Though, we're not that different.
Since the fools stashed dangerous things like mimetic viruses in the tavern, I assume they must have also prepared some countermeasures?
Man, you give us fools too much credit. This is the tavern, not the well-ordered Herta space station. But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a mimetic virus cleanup expert.
All right. Now that you folks have a lead and no shortage of fighting spirit, old Sempo's calling it a day.
Really? You aren't coming with us? I could use some, I could use a buffer from Sparkle, please. I cannot believe I'm begging.
The Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? With big shots here, a sidekick like me doesn't need to steal the spotlight. Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then. I'll even give you folks a special discount, sort of. Well then, farewell, everyone.
So, where are we heading next?
Let's check out Fatal Joke.
Fatal joke? Uh-huh. This place feels more like a maze than a tavern.
Well, it is a space-time maze, after all.
Let me interact again. I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any.
Really wish we had one of these light orbs on the express.
Okay, there we go.
With Dr. Hartman.
Why is there a hospital hidden inside the tavern?
Well, because those who can become fools are all a bit sick in the head. Not your regular headaches and fevers, but matters of the heart. Every time someone goes bonkers and stirs up trouble in the tavern, like scattering nosewalker parasite ticks in every corner, or spiking the beer barrels with truth serum that makes people spew insults. For each time the whole place goes topsy-turvy, there's always some fool who, in the spirit of elation, volunteers to treat them. Yep, they get sent right here to Fatal Joke. Huh. Strange. Why isn't there even a fake doctor around today?
Fake? So there aren't any real doctors here?
Even if some fool claims to have a legit medical license, you wouldn't dare trust them, would you?
You're right, I wouldn't.
Attention patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join you. Thank you. Would Dr. Hartman from plastic surgery please report to the director's office immediately? This hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. Who on earth are you? Dr. Zhongshan from mental health care, please report to exam room 1. We're one player short for cards. Thank you.
Is this a theater or a hospital?
Alert. Patient detected ahead. Patient detected ahead. Please line up in an orderly fashion for registration and wait for the doctor to begin consultations.
Patient number 01, Akavilli. Is there a Miss Akavilli? Miss Akavilli, diagnosed with Stellaron symptoms per the records. Are you present? Please proceed to exam room 1.
So why am I being called Akavilli off the rip?
They called you by name, Miss Akavilli. You might as well go take a look.
Nah. Like, I swear these theories that the Trailblazer is actually Akavilli. They could be leaning into it just to throw us off later.
Attention patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot.
You're finally back, Akavilli. I've reviewed your clinical records. Your Stellaron symptoms are stable. Continued observation will suffice.
Who are you?
I'm your presiding physician. Good news for you. You don't need to rush into treatment just yet. Though, I can't say the same for Miss Sparkle over there. Patient number 02, Miss Sparkle, please come in. Hello there, Miss Sparkle.
You're one of the few who didn't mistake me for that imposter, Doctor. But just a reminder, yours truly isn't sick. I'm perfectly healthy.
Oh, everyone who comes here says they're perfectly healthy. I've seen so many patients, and you're among the most severe. I could already make an initial diagnosis at first glance. Your ailment is loss of self. If someone can transform into 10,000 characters, would she still remember her original self?
Good question. But if someone could become 10,000 characters, does the original even matter anymore? By the way, Doc, are you familiar with any treatment protocols for mimetic viruses?
Mimetic viruses. I've heard about it. The city sent over a few cases. The patients had one thing in common. They were all heavy internet users. The medical records are in the room. You can take a look if you want.
Damn. The internet really is rotting our brains.
Attention.
Is this Duo Mention City? How is that possible?
That's
Hmm. What?
No way. Are these General Yao Guang's medical records?
These gotta be fake, right? He instinctively walked away. Some things are better left unknown. That's gotta be fake, right?
The medical records are on the bookshelf. First pile on the left.
Okay.
Are there already victims in the city?
To eliminate the mimetic virus, helping patient zero face reality is a crucial phase of the treatment.
what's happening?
You've never been to Fatal Joke before?
That's not surprising. I don't spend much time at the tavern. And to reiterate, I'm perfectly healthy.
I love patients who deny their illness. I'll personally shatter their self-confidence.
Ooh, you really enjoy your job, don't you?
Miss Sparkle, I'm going to write up a detailed diagnosis report for you. In the meantime, why don't you chat with your fellow patients who share your affliction?
Gray hair, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time with this quack.
Miss Sparkle.
Hey there. Are you also troubled by the same illness as me? What illness do you have? I once suffered from a disease called Fool.
Okay. If they're making me do it.
The diagnosis results are in, Miss Sparkle.
Would Dr.
Miss Sparkle, I have your results. Your main components are madness, humor, and a theatrical personality. Unfortunately, the proportions are badly imbalanced. You're beyond saving. But the silver lining is your mask has fallen off. She's free of blast.
And that's where everyone's misfortune began. None of the masks I've cast off ever had such strong opinions or such a temper.
She's not just your vital virtual persona. Is Sparxie also one of your fool's masks?
She no longer needs to be corroded by your cancer of rationality. Now she can do anything that you wanted to do but didn't dare to do.
Ha! As if there's anything Miss Sparkle wouldn't dare to do.
For example, you don't dare wear any one mask for too long. Like a butterfly shedding old skin, you keep discarding every mask just so you won't be defined or bound by them. You're afraid to stop, to be stuck in some stereotype. You're afraid that one day you won't be elating enough. That's why you drew Miss Sparxie and became her online. As a dazzling mask, everyone confides in her. Everyone wants to be her. Everyone feeds her their clever ideas. You thought this would inject new life into your elation. But sadly, once the mask is on you, you become its accessory. People care only about the image the mask paints. No one cares about the you beneath. And that is why she came to life. Human recognition and desire will flow through the internet, providing nourishment for her to bloom. She'll become a bewitching flower, conforming to everyone's wishes, letting them wear her, become her, and blossom across all of plain Arcadia. What a beautiful sight.
That sounds like a nightmare. Do you have a way to stop her?
Stop? You mean treat? Yes? Cremate Sparkle. That's the best treatment I can prescribe.
And here I thought you had something clever. After all, there's only one radical cure for all suffering. Make oneself disappear, right?
Miss Sparkle, don't think I'm joking around with you. I only misbehave outside the tavern. But here, I am a doctor, without quotation marks. My treatment is real and effective. Generally, when a fool vanishes, their mask loses its power and becomes a dead thing. You're two sides of the same coin, after all. But as for Sparxie, I can't say for sure. During SparxieCon, she'll be worn by millions of ordinary people in plain Arcadia, feeding her with sustenance and strength. Your window of opportunity is therefore fleeting. Go on, lie down on that bed and say goodbye to your friends. Press that button and the nurse will come wheel you away. There's a door in the tavern that absolutely positively leads to a still-burning star in Siduni Rama. The nurse will send you there, and that'll be the end of it.
And if I say no?
Then I'll have to be impolite. Miss Sparkle, nameless, the choice is yours. As for me, by the laughter above, I've got to catch the next ship out of this dump.
Hey! What's going on? Why am I pinned here?
The mask of the masked fool represents what you wish to become. You use it to focus your power, but the mask will gradually bind you as well. That's why you've been avoiding Sparxie all this time. She didn't just steal a vial of mimetic virus. She stole your strength. No wonder the fool at the bar joked, when a masked fool loses their mask, what remains is just a fool.
Yes. Every fool has at least one such mask. Not mere decoration, but a part of our destiny, crafted by our own hands. It might be a morning actor mask you took a liking to and stole from them. It might be a head accessory you personally sketched in a moment of inspiration. Or it might be something that one day fell from the sky and latched onto your face. To become a fool, one must experience at least one such instance of destiny. The moment of masking one's face. Through the mask's eye holes, we gain a different perspective. Finally seeing how the universe is simply churning with endless jokes and the absurd nature of our existence as living beings. The mask is who we want to be. And now, this imposter is more me than I am.
Boo-hoo. Cry more.
Do it! Press the button. Call the nurse and cremate Miss Sparkle. At least then, the imposter will lose her power for a little while. You should be able to take her down easily, right? You're not actually going to press it, right?
Give me the button!
Give us a moment to hesitate, to think.
I'm pressing the button, chat.
Waiting is torture, you know. You're not doing this on purpose to punish me, are you? Hey, gray hair! Say something!
Press the button. Practically mashing buttons.
Hey! Gray hair! Have you forgotten our friendship? You'll make the button smoke at this rate. Too bad. I took the battery out of the button earlier while no one watched. It was a test, and you failed.
Since the fool made her choice, she must must have a plan to reclaim the mask, right? If you dare say no, I'll press this button and let the orbital cannon cremate you for real. Your sticky little fingers aren't fast enough to steal this battery, are they?
Oh, I love Miss Himiko.
There's a way. There's always a way. Miss Sparkle will definitely take responsibility and work together with everyone to stop Sparxicon.
What's with this applause?
Have we been watched the whole time?
Bravo!
That's hilarious!
Yoon Lee?
Watched our every move in that treatment? Is this a hospital or a theater?
That's life for you. While there's life, there's judgment. In every unseen corner, countless judging eyes are watching, diagnosing, and writing their own prescriptions.
I must admit, Fatal Joke is a fascinating place. Real shame I didn't come check it out earlier.
Ignore the spectators. They're just here for laughs. They won't help and couldn't if they tried. You said you had a way to stop Sparxie. Let's hear it. What's the plan?
I've got a few anti-sparkle weapons in my collection.
And what's that?
The name says it all. These are items Miss Sparkle collected in my past adventures, and weapons that my fierce rivals once used against me. On a trip, I met a girl who shared my tastes. She had quite the knack to be a fool. In our battle of wits, she nearly turned me into sparkle paste using the local tumbleweed specialty. She also had a massive mech with beam cannons up the wazoo, ready to blast away any time. I quietly replicated those powerful goodies from my travels. With these anti-sparkle weapons, that imposter won't know what hit her. I gotta say, I'm quite the visionary. You two, let's head to the storage area next. I've already contacted Giovanni. He's doing an inventory check of the lost items there.
No, what is Yoon Lee doing here?
This is too much already.
Yeah, what are you doing here? So polite.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles.
Divinate clouds have scattered. People always say that the observe the heavens with my divinations. That omen. Don't thank me.
Damn.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent. Heaven's serpent, rise.
Yes. Dan Hong is the most photogenic ever.
When will I be able to see this in no?
Okay, I can come back here later.
This is too much already.
Intel from the school?
Undercover journalists didn't find the hostages.
The Furbo journalists couldn't find March or Mr. Yang, but they did spot Sparxie taking down the wave mural in the school courtyard.
Oh, how dare she?
Oh? That's noteworthy. Looks like Sparxie is busy making preparations too. But why do all this? Never mind her for now. Let's check out the Fool's storage area.
This tavern is huge.
It's all right. I just wish there were more fun spots around.
Wait, there are that many people under the dance floor?
Oh. Right. Didn't we go all the way down? Get the coins! Oh, it's beautiful!
Hey, Gio! What are you doing up there?
Working my tail off for you, tallying the losses. Wait, who'd you bring with you? Oh, it's Miss Trailblazer. I knew you'd step into the tavern and become one of us someday. Those with the makings of masked fools are naturally drawn to one another.
You sure know quite a few fools.
Ah, and the lovely lady behind you. You must be Miss Himiko, navigator of the Express. A pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Giovanni, just call me Himeko.
Normally only fools may enter, but since Sparkle brought you, and you are practically an old friend, I can make an exception as the caretaker. Let me show you around.
Gio, cut the spiel. Sampo says you recite that intro so often he's grown calluses on his ears. Want the fool's treasures, souvenirs, and prank gear? Come to the Grand Treasury Storage. They've stashed everything here.
You stole my line again.
That line sounds familiar.
Picked it up on a trip to another world. You've heard this phrase too, haven't you? I'll admit it's catchy, that's why I used it as a slogan. Storage area visits went up by 26% after that.
Business first. Did you see my pickup message I sent? Where's my stored anti-sparkle weapons?
Your storage list is a total mess. You never leave any notes. If I hadn't been called to audit, who'd know how many surprises you got stashed away? As for the anti-sparkle weapons, oh, I'd love to know what on earth that's supposed to be. Why don't you go in and look for yourself? As requested, I've linked the vault entrance to your collection room.
Gio, did the imposter leave this behind?
How should I know? I've been doing inventory all this time. I only just now noticed something fishy about...
Huh? What's this?
Whoa, that's one massive stellar jade.
Let's go in and take a look.
Oh, give it to me! Stellar Jade, there are many theories about where these gems came from. Some say they're light that cooled and crystallized after the primordial universe took shape. Others claim they're crystallized essence of ancient leviathans, formed over billions of years. Without a doubt, its mesmerizing beauty could be traded for everything in this universe. Material pleasures, light cones of the garden, ancient relics, and the devotion of others. There's such a huge one right in front of you, big enough to drive anyone crazy. That's right, you want it, you really want it, you're about to go in the frenzy. Is it talking to me?
Kid, wake This rock is dangerous.
Ash it. One swing.
Stellar Jade is the perfect bait for catching the name.
Hey, it gave me some Stellar Jade.
How generous of you. First time I've seen it. Isn't this exactly the type of phantom thief flair we masked fools adore? Remove it. A jumbo-sized Stellar Jade is surely worth a jar of mimetic virus and a few anti-sparkle weapons, wouldn't you say? And you stole my other prized pieces too? That worthless junk? Consider it a complimentary vault cleaning before Sparxie. I'd like a little warm-up entertainment.
Ugh.
Purpose is Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Oh, Grace.
You just don't learn.
Stars favor us.
That omen. Don't thank me.
My strength isn't mountains fall. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanence.
People always observe the heavens with my divination. Act of luck. An explosive start. I'm on it.
Hold on. Oh, lovely!
We can do it.
Gio, the security here is an absolute mess.
You're in no position to talk. Even the drinksmith here is a temp. Count yourself lucky I'm kind enough to help tally your storage.
She didn't just steal my power and my collection. She completely destroyed Miss Sparkle's reputation. This is the worst day ever.
A correction, Miss Sparkle's worst day so far.
Wanna make fun of me? Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I also don't think gear tumbleweeds, and I thought of a way just now that might suppress the mimetic contagion at Graphia.
Is this expected of Himiko? You got a backup plan?
You can fight fire with fire, but a mimetic virus can be scoured away with water.
What do you mean?
Our informant at the school reports Sparxie is removing the central mural there. The imaginated mural, World Breaker Waves, is said to be a work left behind by Graphia herself. Legend says the wave comes from the Dove Brook river water she used to wash off her painting mistakes. The artists say it is blessed. That's why they kept it in the school. I couldn't understand why Sparxie went to such lengths to tear it down. Now I do. Painting mistakes are redundant information that stain a painting. A mimetic virus is redundant information that stains the mind. If someone knew how to harness this Dovebrook wave to wash over the school, they could cleanse the infection she spread. That's why Sparxie wanted to hide the mural.
Maybe we can ask Don Hung to use Cloud Him?
The waves on the painting aren't physical water. Only those versed in the art of imagenesis can control them. As a Graphia Academy alumna, I know a bit of traditional painting. Right now, our most directly effective plan is to break into the school, regain control of the mural, and use it to suppress Sparxie's movements.
Let's go. I'll make this imposter pay 100-fold.
Well, looks like our paths must part in haste. I wish you all fair winds on your journey ahead. Oh, if any of you feel uncertain about what's next, here's a small suggestion. Take a detour inside the Blistar light orb.
Giovanni, we don't have time to waste.
A quick prayer to the gods before battle hardly counts as wasting time, does it?
I guess not.
For us masked fools, that light orb holds the same significance as the Phantos Moon hanging above. Deep within the orb, everyone can find the divine revelations of the elation.
Yes, Kachiba looks so cool. And then again, Titan, do you think she kind of, like, I think they use, like, the same face, like, as Siobhan's? Again, Siobhan should also be a 4-star.
Look like where we came in.
Don't worry. I had old Geo open a shortcut.
Don't get cocky. Maybe. That might be, like, the compensation is like, oh, we're not... That's a terrifying thought. What if we aren't getting 4 stars anymore? And that is the reason why they're giving us free, like, 5 stars. Yeah, because Star Wars has been very generous with the 5 stars lately.
They found something else at the school?
The undercover journalist just got caught.
We need to pick up the pace.
Ooh, I'll come back for you.
Giovanni said we could find the divine revelations of the elation inside the light orb. Don't tell me this orb is another tavern room.
Bingo, your intuition's spot on. It isn't just a light-polluting orb. Think of it as a shrine for fools.
A shrine to worship Aha?
Worship sounds a bit too serious, no? Most masked fools treat the laughter like an invisible, mischievous drinking buddy. Fine for mental toast. But if they really come looking for you, it's usually bad news. Inside this light orb is a miracle tied to Aha. It responds to any fool who approaches. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Here we go. Open sesame! I said, open sesame! Open sesame! Sesame? Open? Hooray! So in their eyes, I don't even count as a masked fool anymore? What a wonderful surprise! The imposter stole my identity too!
A fool who has lost her mask. Boo-hoo. I was waiting for that! I was waiting for that!
The good news is, at least one of us is still a masked fool.
Hey! That's way too harsh. I hate to admit it, but gray hair, it's opened for you. The light orb has acknowledged you.
Eat shit, Sparkle.
When the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they glimpsed the cold, abhorrent void. The stars turned like machinery, and all meaning yielded to nihility. They gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Then they burst out laughing. That crystalline laughter tore through the cold, dead universe, echoing through the realms to this day.
Imagine laughing at a baby falling and then becoming an Eon.
Many think the laughter that tore apart the cosmos is just a metaphor. But sadly, it's real. The tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter. It tore open a spatial rift. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence means. When we shout into it, there's no echo. Toss in trash, and it merrily swallows it. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there, right over there, motionless, grinning at us forever.
So, how do we get this divine revelation that Giovanni mentioned?
Just stick your hand in there. It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool need only reach into the rift and grasp something. The tavern folks call it the laughter's gift. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's for sure, your destiny's bound to get much more chaotic. Hey, gray hair, wanna give it a try?
All right, let's go. With trembling unease, you reach into the gaping fissure. Just pretend it's like the mouth of that Emporium Varix Leo. You keep telling yourself.
Achievilli, have mercy. In Achievilli's name, please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good.
Your hand seems to plunge into a soft, swirling fluid, and a bizarre monkey screech echoes in your ears, reminding you of an ominous story about wish-making. Then you seem to have touched something. Got it. Angular and blockly, it hurts to hold, the slight stinging sensation, like stepping on a small toy hidden in a carpet.
Is this? Huh? What's this?
You know for sure you've seen this thing before, right there in Penacony. The extraordinary experience of fighting alongside the dazzling ninja, also known as Rappa, against the Osaru evil ninja flashed through your mind. The answer, like the banana hanging a sign, can tell you your village origin. It's a Venic virus banana.
Laughter above, they really answered. But what's their deal giving you another mimetic virus?
To fight virus of virus, to grant temporary immunity.
Now I get it. Audiences infected with the Sparxie virus naturally won't be able to resist Sparxie. We'd end up like that soon after breaking into the school. But if we're already infected with another mimetic virus, well, that changes things. And this banana serves exactly that purpose. To buy us some time to resist.
Yeah, I don't know too much about Impact Third. I just know that, like, Star Rail's kind of like an alternate universe. So we end up seeing a lot of, like, repeat characters or like, alternate versions of characters in Star Rail. But, yeah, it could be possible. I mean, I've noticed in Hoyo, they love hiding future characters in, like, random dialogue and trailers.
The Elation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh? All right, let's move.
Ah! Ashvale.
Who are you two? Haven't you heard the rule? Only one fool's allowed in here at a time.
Who am I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant.
1 second, chat. God damn!
Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals believed they had discovered a treasure that could change their death.
Hey, Mr. N, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I gotta do something, right? Like this?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be bygones. But if you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to get through
Wait,
these
hold up.
little toys first.
Hold up. Chat, do you all see that? God damn. Do you all see that cake right there? I need to get behind this man to confirm what type of bakery he's got going on back there. Damn. His thighs look pretty thick too.
Are these folks really the Nameless? In all my years, I've never seen the Nameless dealing with mimetic viruses.
The real deal. Just some nameless passing through.
Mr. N, I've got to go after them. You won't be able to keep up with me. Just head home and wait for the news. I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
Over here! This way! Run faster! You don't want to get caught by that guy back there, do you? Yo, sis! Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
So, who was that just now?
I swear, Miss Sparkle definitely hasn't gotten involved with someone like that.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission. Mr. Sampo, do you know which door in the...
I'm sorry.
You don't even need to ask. When it comes to knowing all the secret passages and shortcuts in this tavern, you won't find anyone who can match.
Oh, potato egg! And raiders! Welcome, welcome! Hold on. Oops. There we go. Hi, raiders! Ooh, I like the raid message. I'm Moon, just a nerdy girl doing nerdy things and sometimes even moony things. I'm a variety streamer that plays games like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact. I also play, I'm forgetting the 100 line, Last Defense Academy. I'm trying to think, what's the name? Date Everything. I do art sometimes. But yeah, it's very nice to meet you. What were you guys up to before you came in?
Then lead the way.
I think I'm in like the last... What? Excuse me? I'm getting flashbacks from Penacony, what the heck? But, maybe that's his mask power. But, if you don't want...
You still have doubts about
if you guys don't want spoilers, I totally understand if you want to raid and run. Because I think I'm like in like the last 3 hours of this patch. If you guys haven't finished it already. But also, if you have finished it, please no spoilers. I play these as fast as possible so I don't get spoiled by anything, especially by the internet. I'd like to scroll through TikTok without getting spoiled, but people don't post spoiler warnings anymore. Yeah, I kind of figured, but like it looks like Gopher Woods bird, and I just get bad vibes from it. I just get bad vibes.
Did you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts anytime. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing but a parlor trick. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General. Isn't that a bit discourteous?
Yeah, Sparkle and Sparkle. Very suspicious.
This old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control.
Oh, so was that medical record true?
As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out?
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
Couldn't.
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave. I can't block out all this mental noise. Just keeping my own thoughts from getting tangled up in everyone else's is hard enough.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himiko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary. That mask is amplifying your power.
Yeah, Sparkle and Sparxie. Yeah, they're definitely related.
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the Elation meddle with their authority?
Perhaps the Elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority? In my humble opinion, this mask binds the supplicant to all beings of plain Arcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use. That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
You sure gave me quite the gift, General. But why would such a precious gift be placed on my face? I need an honest answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer about yourself. General of the Yuchue, who sees into the future. Why not wear the mask yourself and personally step into the fray with its power?
Is it because he's jumping between timelines? If I read that note correctly.
Words can deceive, but only tuning lays the truth bare. Mr. Sunday, why not use your enhanced tuning to feel the weight of that answer for yourself?
Well then, pardon my intrusion, Lady Yao Guang.
So this bird on my shoulder is the manifestation of the tuning's resonance?
Exactly. And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the wheel and woe signs you mentioned, General?
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take up the mantle and live up to the title. When I was appointed as the Yuchue's general, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kala Chakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. A symbol of foresight, verdict, and self-discipline. Thanks to that, I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of destiny. Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, a catastrophic disaster will befall this place.
So, that red glow rising from the edge of the city is...
The blazing light, formed by the convergence of all those woe signs in plain Arcadia.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask. Once your sight into the future is strengthened, you won't need to fear the deathly omen in your readings.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the diviner's iron law? Never divine the same matter twice.
In Penacony, diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking. To be honest, when I set out for Plain Arcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kalachakra sky plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
Oh.
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Indeed, just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny, anchoring the fated moments. If I wore the mask, I would become the noose of Plain Arcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a shred of hope for salvation.
Ooh, that just gave me chills. Okay, so yeah, don't put on the mask, Yao Guang. Oh boy.
Close one. I passed the trial. There's still a sliver of hope in this round.
Now that makes me even more curious. Pardon my bluntness, but the fate of billions in Plain Arcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with the Express and the IPC was merely a chance meeting. You are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, you could have boarded your ship and left at any time. Why choose to stay and help us? To help this world break free of this death trap?
Because I am guided by great compassion. Every life is precious beyond measure. Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former master of Penacony like yourself, would they? Then, how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. I can't just sit idly and watch you face annihilation.
So you want to make sure this strong chess piece is playable in the future.
Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this diplomatic talk. Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save Plain Arcadia?
What?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others, and a dead end for someone may hide an opportunity for another. This treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune, is, in my eyes, the perfect board for a game of wits.
A game with whom?
With the gods. Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fong Hu 30 years ago?
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting Plain Arcadia is now facing dangers just as perilous as the Xianzhou Feng Hu was back then?
You got that right.
Well, shit.
30 years ago, the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Feng Hu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Feng Hu. With no other options, the Alliance staked everything on my junior soarer's plan. To operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Peer Telescope, to signal the rainbow for aid, using their Lux arrow to strike down the demon star. Whoever operated the Cloud Peer Telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, you're Junior Sora.
Nope. Their master.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate and ventured to the Fanghu, going with him into certain death were Yueyu, the previous Yaoqing general who guarded the Cloud Peer Telescope, and the Verdant Knights under her command. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Decalite reflection barrier, calculating and casting lots again and again. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast shadow of a pondering god swallowed them whole. And they vanished into the abyssal dark at the edges of the universe. And in that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux arrow fell, they would perish along with the enemy and that demonic star. All reduced to ashes.
You sacrificed so many comrades just to ensure the enemy's fall.
To Penaconians, that must seem incredibly cruel, right?
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could understand the necessity.
Cruel or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness and remember their sacrifice. When I saw the Lux arrow descend, I realized the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions. This realization illuminated the mission of my remaining years. In this cold, merciless cosmos, when you're trapped in despair, an Eon's intervention is often the only hope. We are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant destiny. Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by our will.
Is this what you want to do in plain Arcadia?
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility I once buried with my own hands. Just like the Battle of the Fanghu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit at my table. This time, I will invite them into my calculations, to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future.
All right, pop off, Queen!
Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Our common ground goes far beyond mad ideas. But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by your fancy?
Have you heard this myth about the elation? They say Ahab once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence. Gazing out, they saw stars turning coldly like machines, and the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Only the cry of a newborn made them burst into laughter. Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Aha laugh?
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look.
Well, 1 week is a part of him.
As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths. Humans find the one unseen. We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe can produce. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise. An answer beyond the finality. Ah, looks like it's about time.
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye again, General.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility out of destiny with our own sight.
Could you be talking about the school where Himiko and the others went?
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe. The Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
I should have asked you to give them a few secret strategies before they left.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. We should let them off the hook.
Broadcast?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Snowy.
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparxie, announced her entry into the Phantom Moon Games. The performance she announced to all her fans, SparxieCon, is also about to begin.
How glorious! Plain Arcadia's day-night cycle was completely scrambled in ancient times. Graphia Academy's location just happens to be bathed in light. So, in broad daylight, what kind of fireworks show does Miss Sparxie have in store for us?
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks. After all, at the Phantom Moon Games 15 years ago, Graphia Academy also.
Hey, Senior, you can't joke about that. Dear viewers, our apologies. Let's move on to news about other supplicants.
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff, during a routine inspection of the Phantom Moon courtyard, 2 additional mask shapes manifested on the altar.
Are they Sundays and Trailblazers?
Although none of them have publicly announced entry into the games yet, the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere has quietly donned the masks of elation. As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff describe one as a raccoon and the other as some kind of bird.
Yep.
A raccoon mask, huh? Hard not to think of the Astro Express that just arrived in plain Arcadia. Will the nameless from the Astro Express join the Phantom Moon Games? I hear they've even invited them to SparxieCon as special guests.
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants, or a head-to-head showcase between 2 famed contenders?
We're gonna whoop Sparxie's ass.
Broadcasting the scene at the venue. Let's cut to the feed now.
Look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express.
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl. Welcome to the SparxieCon live broadcast. Dear lovely fans, please be patient. SparxieCon is about to begin. This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off. That woman has Miss Sparxie's face. What a pathetic imitation. What? My face is the original.
Miss Sparxie's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world! Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face.
Ugh, please.
We shall become Miss Sparxie!
We offer everything to Miss Sparxie.
Sparxicle! 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 Sparxicle!
My eyes! I've seen something cursed.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparxie shrooms growing on the ground. I bet we'll all end up with Sparxie, or rather Sparkle faces, before we can get very far.
Take out the mimetic banana.
Are we really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey. Your call.
On second thought, being assimilated by an imposter doesn't sound that bad.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
It's time to go bananas.
Ow! Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
Come on, banana.
Oh no.
Remember the plan we made at the tavern?
Yes, we dig out the imaginated painting Sparxie hid, then use waves to give Garapia Academy a good banana wash over. But what if that imposter figures it out?
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Let's do it.
All right. I can hear Sparkle's original theme in this. Oh, wow.
Welcome, dear guests. I've been waiting so long, my phone's about to die. Drop the act, my dear Mask. I shouldn't have called you an imposter. That was harsh of me. Come back to Mama's arms. It's not too late. If the Astral Express crew gets involved, they won't be pulling any punches.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I get it. Surrendering now would ruin the stage you so carefully set. Total buzzkill, right? So you still don't get it? The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Standing before you, the loyal friend who's been by your side all along. The masked fool who never played any tricks. She is actually the old mask I have shed.
What are you trying to say? You're the real Sparkle? I don't believe you.
Haven't I been telling you all this time? She's just an old model.
No wonder the light orb in the tavern didn't react to Sparkle.
For real? That explanation is kinda awesome. Look at those expressions on your faces. This is the best opening act for Sparxicon ever! I shed that old mask, and with it, the weak, timid, all too human me. This new me will break free from all shackles, gather my fans' wish power, and stride onto the stage of the Fantasmoon Games! return for the wish power offered by everyone in the Arcadia, every supplicant must show them what elation truly means. We will demonstrate the elation we desire!
How is this even remotely elating? This is a nightmare.
There's no coercion involved anywhere in this. It's a simple yes or no. Like scrolling to the bottom of the terms of service.
Oh my gosh.
Want attention, talent, quick cash, universal praise? Download the Sparxie virus. Ta-da! Click confirm, and you're set. Isn't that exactly what they crave? Elation in 3 minutes flat? Nameless, you're doomed to lose. You can't stop what people desire.
We can't stop their desire. But in this stream, we'll show this Arcadia world another possibility.
What did you just say?
We'll show everyone watching the live stream the elation of the Astral Express.
That's right, Himiko! I'm not a guest, I'm a supplicant, bitch.
You got another mask?
Before Sparxie begins, the hero of the Express will defeat the villain who tried to spread the virus. And soon, the world will watch it happen live. In their hearts, they'll long for the Trailblaze too. You were never the only option for the audience, Sparxie.
You know why I can't stand heroic stories? You lot always wave the flag of justice, then stomp all over the fun with brute force. The elation has nothing to do with justice, and you haven't won yet.
Emphasis on yet. It's only a matter of time.
Gray hair. Don't tell me you forgot the plan. I'll stall her.
Alright, do your thing.
We don't have much time left, do we? I'm trying to give us better odds of winning here. There's one thing I've always wondered. Who's the real Sparkle, and who's just a mask? Shouldn't the last one standing decide that? Then let's settle it, right now! I'll make you the opening firework of Sparxie.
Unbelievable! A girl who looks exactly like Miss Sparxie just rushed in and started throwing punches! Could she be a high-grade lookalike rival? Looks like when it comes to top-tier V-Streamer wars, the fanciest fights are fought the old-fashioned way.
Just throwing fists.
Hey, friends! Over here! Look this way!
Is that March's voice?
Over here! Mr. Yang and I are in the art classroom!
While Sparkle keeps her busy, let's regroup with March first.
A mere mask dares to threaten its master with such arrogance! Who's the mask and who's the master? That's still up for debate!
Well. We're gonna let them do their thing.
Love the sparks! Guard the sparks! Never fear the dark!
What kind of trash rock? Timing is that?
Move this platform, and you should be able to get up there.
Hmm. How do I up there? All right, there we go. You said that put it back.
It's Himeko! Oh, you're finally here!
All right. I brought backup.
March, I'm just so happy you're safe, Bana.
After she escaped the school, I figured she'd bring you back. So while Sparxie was away, I found a classroom to hide in. The students around here have been acting weirder and weirder. Good thing my heart is pure and untouched, so her tricks don't work on me. Hold up. Were you two just talking with some weird verbal tick?
Is Mr. Yang okay?
What about Welt? Is he all right?
Mr. Yang, it's our friends. Come on out.
You look perfectly normal, though. So that Professor Welt she saw in the news.
Just a bit of acting on my part. Let's not dwell on that right now. Like March, I realized something was corrupting her condition when I grabbed at school. She even pulled from one of my past memories to strengthen the effect. It was pretty frustrating. Your past memories, huh? Luckily, I've dealt with something similar before. I snapped out of cognition corruption very fast this time, so I decided to keep playing the teacher and hide some students away in secret. So, any ideas how to dispel Sparxie's influence? You told March and Welt about the intel you obtained at the tavern and your action plan. And one of these students took down the wave mural from the central courtyard. Sparxie had them break it into 3 parts: the waves, the wooden boat, and the moon. I don't know where they hid the waves and the moon, but I managed to retrieve the wooden boat that was stored in the archive room for the students.
As expected from Teacher Yang.
We might have a lead on the other 2 painting pieces. Have you seen Furbo, Nana?
You mean a furbo?
We sent a local reporter into the school, but his luck turned sour, Nana. Sparxie caught him red-handed. Before he was taken away, he managed to take a photo of the library. I want to check it out with her.
What about me and Mr. Yang? Now that we have a lead, no way we'll just sit here doing nothing.
March and I will go and track down the Furbo reporter. We might even find out where the last piece of the painting was headed.
That's the plan. Let us know right away if you find any leads.
Himeko, where's the library?
I know the way. I just hope they haven't renovated the academy in the past 15 years.
The express crew is here!
Please follow my live stream channel.
Please give Miss Sparxie lots of likes!
Oh, so many new places to go to.
The library's just up ahead. Finally, I can get away from all these live stream obsessed students.
It looks like there's some more in the library though, Miss Himeko.
We're here, Bana.
But I don't see any waves or moon.
Where could it be? Like I'd ever tell you.
Miss Sparxie herself ordered us to guard this place with our lives.
Hey, get that stream running.
Ugh, kids these days. They ignore their studies just to focus on the internet. As an alum of Graphia Academy, it's my duty, as tradition dictates, to give you all a proper extracurricular lesson. Hey, juniors, ready to roll?
Awaken your blood-cleansing dragon. Mountains move, dragons rise. The strength, heaven's surge. Break.
Not a bad idea.
Trust me.
We can do anything!
Sense a storm, heaven's surge. Rise.
Well, that was easy.
Where could they be hiding the landscape painting?
After all, it's an image Nana'd thing. Once sealed in a scroll or something, it'll be a pain to retrieve, Bana. Oh, right. Let's check out that photo Nana the reporter left us. Maybe we can find some clues.
Could that be hidden near the bookshelf, Bana?
Where are we now?
This place looks just like any other classroom. But something's off.
Let's look around. The trailblazer who leapt through time. Oh. I'm gonna have to look up guides for those, I just know it.
So this is where they stashed the wave. Did you hear something?
I did.
I think I heard someone laughing.
Something's not right. Is there something hidden here?
Chalk marks gleam fresh on one side of the blackboard, as if written just today. Arcadian calendar, July 22nd, 1984. On duty, Bell and Foolish.
July 22nd, 1984? Belle? Could this classroom be?
Himiko, are you okay? Yeah, because the calendar year on Plain Arcadia right now is 1999.
You're back!
Belle?
And you are?
But how is this possible?
It really is you, Senior! You look so different. We almost didn't recognize you. Still, that dashing aura of yours simply can't be obscured. I, and so many of us, we've been here, waiting all this time.
I'm so sorry. I was gone too long. It's unforgivable that I never came back to visit you all.
You apologizing so seriously? That's not like you at all, Senior.
Yeah. After all this time, the least I can do is smile.
Himiko, can you make some introductions, please? I'm a little lost here.
But all of you are already dead.
Oof, I had a feeling.
Himiko, these students, who are they?
They're the shadows cast by my past regrets. Young lives buried here by a tragic accident.
What?
Oh no, Senior, he's here. That thing is coming.
Wait, what did you just say?
Everyone, hide! We mustn't let that monster find us. Run, Senior. The Herald of Death is back. No!
What in the Danganronpa? The classroom door closed, and before you knew it, you were standing in the hallway. You hear what sounds like light raindrops gently falling on the window. In the classroom, someone carefully paced around, treading across the sticky floor like a painting while walking on spilled paint scattered all over the ground. The gap in the door seems to be filled with impenetrable darkness, and you can't see a thing. The classroom door won't budge an inch, no matter how much force you apply to it.
We've got the wave now. Time to regroup with Welt and the others.
But these students, aren't there still people trapped inside?
You can't save them. They're already ghosts. It wasn't Sparxie who attacked them, but something far more cruel. And they didn't die in the present, but during a certain twilight 15 years ago. We can't change their fates. However, this definitely isn't some kind of time travel to the past. Someone created this space for unknown reasons, only to reenact before an eyewitness the bloodbath at Graphia Academy from the Phantasmoon games 15 years ago.
The Phantasmoon games 15 years ago? You were there at that time?
That's right. But that has nothing to do with the enemy we're facing right now. I know you have a lot of questions now, but we'll have time to talk about all this in detail after we deal with Sparxie. Come on. It's time for us to meet up with Welt. He just messaged and said he and March found the missing Furbonana reporter, Bana, and the final landscape painting piece.
Okay. Whoever made that space must have it out for Himiko. And I don't like what that implies. Oh. I wasn't trying to, but... This way, maybe? I hear a chest. And it's bothering me. I guess I'll find out later. Okay. You okay, Mr. Furbo?
Good thing we got here in time, or you would have ended up as a target practice dummy.
Beep boop. This Furbo nearly bit the dust. President, you're here! You're gonna give this Furbo some hazard pay, right?
So, you didn't even finish the job. So where's the third landscape painting piece? Mr. Furbo here said that the students put the moon inside the gymnasium. What in the world are all these things everywhere?
Wispe called emotes.
Yeah. They do, within the past, they do give out, like, a decent amount of, they release a decent amount of, like, supports and DPSs.
Sparxie must have given the moon to one of the emotes to look after.
She really went all out, didn't she? The whole gym's full of moons. Now what?
It's Sparkle or Sparxie. Both are equally just as headache-inducing.
Retweet.
All right, everyone. Let's round up these emotes and take a look.
Okay.
I pried open its mouth to take a look. Seems this little guy didn't swallow the moon.
Alright, what about you? CB, thank you for the hydrate. And the stretch. Oh yeah, speaking of redemptions, I need to see if this works. If it doesn't work, I have to remove these.
Well, I'm not in a hurry anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove those as redeems, unfortunately. I can't figure out why they aren't working.
Troublemaker? I'd like to be out of scatter.
Oh yeah, I haven't gotten the 100 free warps. I hope I am lucky. Oh man, 100 free warps would be so helpful. A high and mighty emote is stuck fast in a basketball hoop. Perched there like a monarch upon a throne, it gazes down coolly at the frantic bustle of your efforts below. You eyeballing me, emote? You know where the moon is hidden? Its gaze shifts awkwardly away, but a smug grin sneaks onto its lips, as if thinking, "You've got no knees? Pfft, good luck reaching up for the moon."
Sneaky laugh. It probably does know where the moon is hiding. But how are we meant to even reach the thing?
Alright, well. Alright, let's go.
The gym. I've missed this. There was a time when I really envied those classmates who could sprint across the field, giving...
Here we go. Oh. What? That was weird. All right. Back with the show. Okay. Gotta collect all the coins. Oh, don't get hit by that. Here we go.
Huh? Isn't this Himeko's alma mater too? Oh, don't tell me Himeko was the quiet type who stayed far away from the gym back in school.
Not quite. I'd already graduated by the time I started feeling this way. Due to some circumstances, I went back to my father's school to work.
Ah. So there's gotta be another way. Oh, actually. One more time? Yeah, it's a little too high. Go ahead and interact. How do I get that chest? Oh, okay. Okay. Figured it out.
One good jump, and we should be able to reach that emoji.
That was cute. And with that, we've got our hands on a third part of the scenery, the moon.
Alrighty. Time to settle the score with Sparxie.
My bat's been itching for some action.
Since Sparxie dared to target the Astral Express, treating us like stepping nanostones in the Phantasmoon games, she had better be ready to become a spoil of war herself. She and I will head to the atrium next, piece the imaginated landscape back together, and help Sparkle take down Sparxie. Welt, March, I'm counting on you to protect the students at the Academy. Dovebrook's waves should suppress the mimetic contamination they're experiencing, but they might panic and run into the combat area. This time, I truly hope no innocent people get hurt during the Phantasmoon games.
Don't worry, Miss Himeko. Mr. Yang and I have got this. You better give that girl a taste of her own medicine for messing with us like some comedy act.
Just leave it to me.
What does everyone think? Will the Nameless win? Let's cheer for Miss Sparxie!
Who will emerge victorious? Miss Sparxie or the Astral Express? Stay tuned to find out!
Sparkle and Sparxie are gone. And the students too?
If you think you've got this in the bag, you're in for a rude awakening. Sparxicon hasn't even started!
Time for your Sparxicon grand finale! Because I, the Nameless of the Astral Express, will challenge you as a fellow supplicant and crush your elation.
Challenge me? I'd love to fight you.
Hurry up and put the scenery pieces together.
You got it.
That annoying old model has already fallen asleep. Soon, there will only be one Sparkle in the world. Or maybe everyone will be one. Don't attack during my transformation! Despicable! Too bad. The audience has all arrived. I'll hereby declare the first battle of the Phantasmoon supplicants has commenced!
One second. If I... Yes. Cause... One second. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, why'd you change my speed?
We can do it! Clouds have scattered. People always observe the heavens with my divination.
Oh, yes, a very explosive start indeed.
I sent a storm.
All right.
Where the heck did she drag me to?
Awaken the world-cleansing dragon. I sent a storm. Heaven's sent. Rise. This strength.
Knock him out. Damn.
An explosive start.
My purpose is to protect. Earth shatters, heaven trembles. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Stars favor us. I'm on it.
Heaven's sent.
I'd like to be one too.
Is this is a story event like where I can't beat her right now? Oh, come on. I'm clearly kicking her ass.
Don't thank me. This has been insane.
Okay, there we go.
Cleansing dragon. Heaven's servant. Rise.
Divination says this will hurt.
So to scatter.
People always observe the heavens with my divinations.
Patch the luck. An explosive start.
Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanent.
Don't thank me.
Damn, she's doing a lot of damage.
You can do it.
This strength. Heaven's servant.
Everyone did their best.
Not everyone wants to be you. I'll show them my elation.
Sparxie isn't over yet.
Stop her! She's trying to escape to the crowd.
Sunday!
No need to panic, you two. Sunday will share my vision with you. Let my eye of Ishvara see through it all. Weal and woe, clear as day.
Oh, let's go.
I see where the culprit is. Fought you.
Yes! All right, Sunday came in clutch.
did everyone go? Look over here.
General Yao Guang? Am I seeing things?
We're just attuned to each other, that's all. Feeling dizzy? Don't worry, it's just a minor side effect. When I first opened my eyes, I couldn't even conduct basic self-care for nearly a month. Don't worry though. With my reinforcement, you'll be back to normal in a moment.
Thank you, General. By the way, above your head...
Can you see the sign above my head? So, whether it brings weal or woe, whether it changes or not, please keep this secret safe from me. Don't let me know, and don't let anyone else, okay?
Oof. Can't Sunday see your sign?
I'm afraid not. As an observer, your gaze reaches far deeper than his.
Alright, what's in it for me?
Hey, I went out of my way to help you here. Can't you give me a discount? Consider it good karma.
Alright, what are you afraid of?
In that fleeting moment, your eyes gained insight into my destiny. For those who wish to defy their own destiny, the best approach is to avoid gazing too long into fate, especially not letting powerful observers do so. Now that you know the reason, surely you'll do me this small favor and keep this secret?
I will keep this secret.
Thanks. And of course, be careful not to let it slip. Or else. I'll tell everyone all about your true identity. You're a former Stellaron hunter, aren't you? Oh, just imagine the chain reaction that would cause. I don't even want to think about it.
Isn't this like an open secret for the Trailblazer?
Doesn't this feel like the opening scene of a comedy? Two people who barely know each other, yet they're keeping each other's destiny.
Is that really a threat? Truly?
I guess you could say we're now partners in fate. No surprise there. After all, both comedy and fortune-telling thrive on unexpected twists and turns of fate, don't they? All right, looks like the side effects have worn off. Time for us to say goodbye.
And you? Are you okay?
What just happened?
I was so confused. I couldn't see a thing. All I remember is Sparxie and the Nameless got into a fight.
I saw everything. The Nameless from the Express smashed Sparxie right into the wall with one swing. That strength was unreal.
That was such an epic fight, as expected from a cosmic hero. That was seriously awesome.
Looks like the students have all recovered from the contamination.
Did they recover?
Alright.
When she absorbed me, I thought it was all over. Thankfully, gray hair, you won this one. 1 point for the Trailblaze.
Are you really just a mask?
Who knows? But come on, doesn't that sound insanely cool? I'm totally adding this to Miss Sparkle's 132 origin stories. Maybe we're all just masks that someone else has shed.
The tavern won't send assassins after me, right?
The tavern? They might kick up a fuss about Sparxie's defeat for a few days. Maybe some foolish hotheads might even come knocking to fight you. But trust me, give it a couple days and the tavern will act like none of it ever happened.
Okay, so what's your plan now?
If I really am a mask, then naturally I should return to my wearer's face. But if I'm not, then maybe I need to reclaim the mask I've lost.
I understand.
Sparxie probably didn't expect that the first miracle of the Fantasmoon games wouldn't be everyone becomes her, but the Express hero defeats the villain spreading the virus. Compared to a streamer reflecting people's desires, the fearless trailblazer of the Astral Express is more of an attention grabber.
So this is the Phantasm games, huh?
That's right. Sometimes the supplicants work together, sometimes they clash. It's like a coin toss. No telling which side will land until the moment it hits the ground. At least this time, I hope it doesn't end in bloodshed.
Okay, so what do I get if I win?
You're one step closer to an audience with AHA. Right now, all of Plain Arcadia is watching you, and all of their attention's flooding over you. And the mask you wear. Make the most of that attention. From now on, you'll represent the Trailblaze to show this world of elation what elation is.
Okay, so what should we do with Sparxie?
Show mercy. Or don't. No, I'm just kidding. Lower your back.
Aw, but Himiko, I want to send her flying again!
The audience in this Arcadia doesn't go easy on losers at the games. She'll lose her wish power soon enough, and the Sparxie virus will fizzle out. You can hand her over to the Department of Aberration Defense for imprisonment, or set her free. As a supplicant who's become the focus of all, I'm sure you've already made your decision, right?
Alright, let's finish her.
So, Victor, here to claim your prize? Very well. Sparxicle has no objections to that. So what'll it be? Gonna hand me off to the Department of Aberration Defense? Lock me up as a hardened criminal? But knowing you, you're not that heartless, are you?
When it comes to you, yes.
Or maybe you want to take away my streaming account as punishment. I'll livestream 24/7 and sing praises of your valor.
Hand me your mask.
All right. Let what belongs to the Graffia family return to the Graffia family. But don't let this little win get to your head. You've still got a long, long way to go before you meet the laughter. We can keep working together. Better to have a friend at the Fantasmoon Games than another enemy, right? What? No parting words?
I'm letting Sparkle decide your fate.
How do you like this ending, Sparxicle? Old model. You and your powerful supporters won this one. I've got no comeback. As a mask, what do you plan to do with your original self? Who's the mask and who's the original? Shouldn't that be decided by the one left standing? Your plan is finished. Your elation has been eliminated. You're the one who should be called the old model. That elation isn't mine. It's the elation everyone chose. And besides, wasn't it your idea in the first place? What? You told me to leave you behind. You also told me to take the idea and its relevant memories and go chase my dream. That's totally something Miss Sparkle would do. How do you like this ending, Sparkle? How does that joke go again? Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool? But take the fool out of a masked fool, and all that's left is the mask. Come on, Sparkle. Time to end this little charade. No show is complete without a curtain call. Shall we become one at last? Bang! Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun? A friendly reminder from Miss Sparkle. Don't underestimate the Fantasmoon Games. You won't get another opening act as spectacular as this Sparxicon, you know.
After the toy gun went on, Sparkle and Sparxie were no longer there.
Which one is which?
Perhaps it was just a masked fool playing a harmless trick under the watchful eyes of the gods. Or maybe she just wanted to remind us that the elation in plain Arcadia has become something even the gods no longer recognize. In any case, everything here has come to an end. We should move on and unravel the next plot.
That creepy classroom?
Indeed. I want to investigate and find out who exactly created that place and why. Let me know when you're ready to head out.
Let's go now. You retrace your steps back to that eerie Twilight classroom.
This place. It's like nothing ever happened. The ghosts are gone.
What exactly happened back then, Himiko?
"15 years ago, during the last Fantasmoon Games, I participated as a supplicant. I once believed that all it took for a supplicant to win was to show the people a magnificent miracle. And then I'd have an audience with the Eon of Elation. How foolish. How naive I was. Not everyone wants to obtain everyone's wish power in a positive way. On July 22nd, year 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, a supplicant harboring immense malice stepped into Graphia Academy. He slaughtered 22 students who had stayed behind after school. Then went on to Dovebrook District, where 146 innocent civilians were either killed or wounded. That killer moved like a deranged artist, leaving corpses, imprinting his signature mark. The Bloody Bloom. The media dubbed him the Herald of Death.
It was a tragedy the world could not forget. The Fantasmoon Games of that year came to be remembered as the Blood-Stained Games. So many parents lost their children. So many people lost those dearest to them. One of the victims was my very own daughter. Upon my return, I stood before the grave where she was laid to rest. Her name was Himiko.
Huh? What?
Forgive me. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ryusuke, the current dean of Graphia Academy. So, this lady who bears her name, who exactly are you?
"15 years ago, when I made up my mind to join this Fantasmoon Games, my father wasn't with me. Even as I fought for my life against the Herald of Death, my father was still off somewhere, wandering the cosmos. Strictly speaking, ever since I can remember, his presence in my life has been as thin as the air in space.
So non-existent.
So, I would ask you, who bears his name? Who exactly are you?
Oh, this is getting creepy.
Welcome back to the Arcadian Morning Report Special Edition. We continue to bring you updates on the Phantom Moon Games.
The SparxieCon hosted by Supplicant Sparxie came to an abrupt end less than an hour after it began.
Under the watchful eyes of the entire network, the Nameless from the Astral Express went head-to-head with streamer Sparxie in a spectacular showdown. Unbelievable! I used to think all of the Trailblazers fight scenes in director Rekka's latest film, Holy Grail Stay Night, were just special effects. Turns out she's got real moves.
Hey, Mr. Rekka! Please, please, make him a playable 4-star soon.
We'll continue following the Astro Express's activities and bring you...
Breaking news! Around 4 p.m. today, the Security Bureau uncovered multiple corpses at the Sinwish Syndicate's headquarters in Dovebrook District. Initial reports suggest violent infighting among gang members as the cause. Even more shocking, an IPC employee was found dead at the scene. According to the investigation, the victim was identified as...
Please say Scott. Please say Scott.
Lyndon Scott.
Yes! Let's freaking go! Let's go!
Lyndon Scott, age 34. Field operative in the Strategic Investment Department. Ring any bells, Mr. Ashvale?
Does this mean we won't see him anymore? Please, promise? Promise?
Never heard of him. What was someone from the IPC doing here?
Oh no, it's those bloody hand marks again.
Word is, the Sinwish Syndicate recently got hold of a mask. Maybe Mr. Scott came to negotiate for the Phantom Moon Games and got caught in the fallout. Apologies for interrupting your work, Mr. Ashvale.
Wouldn't call it an interruption. The mess at Graphia Academy cleared itself up. But this...
Initial assessment. 33 Sinwish Syndicate members. Leader Polwave included, along with second-in-command Costide, were murdered in the same time frame.
Costide.
The victims show clear signs of trauma and fractures, along with massive blood loss. Exact cause of death still pending further autopsy.
These stylized handprints. We both know what they mean. Bloody Bloom. Only one person ever used that as their calling card. The Herald of Death is back.
Your suspicion isn't without merit, but that guy was executed 5 years ago.
Executed? Who witnessed it? Was the execution broadcast to the public? Who can prove he's dead? Who's to say you didn't let him out to rig this entire game?
You've heard the rule, haven't you? No one can enter the Phantom Moon Games twice. So let me give you a piece of advice. Don't let rage gnaw away at your reason. It's bad for your health. The case's info is in the dossier. Get to work. The Department of Aberration Defense isn't paying us to bum around,
Soon after, Asheville arrived at the banks of Dovebrook.
Rage sparked quietly in the detective's chest, and not even the wind from Dovebrook could dispel the metallic tang of blood clinging to his nose. When he first heard the Sinwish Syndicate had obtained the mask, a grim premonition stirred within him, but he never expected it to be the omen of a friend's death.
Mr. N, he's no longer with us. Now he's just a body, another nameless casualty buried beneath a headline. People only care about the stars twinkling above, about the epic tales of the eternal conflicts among the cosmos's great figures. Compared to all that, who would mourn a small-time thug from a petty gang?
What should we do next?
I've been slacking off for far too long. It's time to make a choice.
Mr. Ashvale, if you're calling now, may I assume you've accepted my offer?
You are right, Miss Pearl. I'll join the games. Assuming you still need me, of course.
My offer still stands. Just like 15 years ago. The same omen returns. There are signs the Phantasmoon games are spiraling out of control again. Mr. Ashvale, I ask for your strength to steer these Ionic games back on course.
All I have to offer is a heart set on revenge.
Today, 33 citizens of Plain Arcadia and one IPC colleague perished under mysterious circumstances. Someone is imitating the Herald of Death's methods, attempting to interfere with the games. Only victory can bring solace to the fallen.
No. What consoles the dead is only justice.
What's the matter? Found a better candidate? Don't I even make the short list?
This is a game shaped by the most capricious Eon. Surprises and twists are its very nature. It's only right I choose the strongest players. Even so, I have to ask, what makes you so sure that I'd hire a wanted criminal to fight in the Phantasmoon games, instead of tossing you into an IPC cell?
Throw me in prison? But the Strategic Investment Department in Penacony clearly extended an olive branch to us Stellaron hunters. No? Changed your minds already? You suits sure turn faster than a page in a paperback. So let's cut the fluff. Give me a mask. Call it your first strategic investment in us. What do you say?
Understanding comes first, then the investment. Tell me, how do you plan to earn my trust?
Apologies in advance. Before I came to meet you, I broke into your collection room. I know what you've been working on. Imaginate. Tell me, have you heard of Zero? Greatest hacker and most feared player in all of Punk Lord?
Some say she's an emanator of elation, while others say she enters the dark zone created by Mythos, as if it were her own backyard. She caused Punk Lord's data meltdown and infected IPC branches in 28 segmenta, isolating them from each other. Most information about Zero is half true, half false, much like the rumors surrounding you Stellaron hunters. But one thing is certain. Zero suffered a major downfall, and is now a prisoner of the IPC.
It's obvious she left a deep impression on you. Traumatic, even. In that case, you should also know that ether editing and imagenesis stem from the same technological source. Or art.
I know. I've studied it.
How could I forget? You stole Zero's tech to make that lousy cash grab game Ethereum Wars. Of course, you'd know all this. But you corporate moneybags will never comprehend it. The fleeting, ever-changing power of the elation. Zero once tampered with a parameter of reality, creating an independent realm that belonged solely to her. Just like that other one.
Just like Graphia. Are you willing to trade the secrets of imagenesis?
I can think about it.
Deduction. You may be lying. I've heard that those who join the Stellaron Hunters
have long since abandoned the path they once walked. Who knows? You're in the Arcadia of Elation. Wouldn't it be a waste not to test your luck?
Deal, Ether Hacker. And to seal it with confidence, let me show you a little trick of the trade.
A hacking trick?
Not exactly professional. Negotiating while soaked in a bathtub. I took one of your data slices. This will help us have a more honest conversation.
How did you do that?
Because I've studied you, including that cyber battle between you and that genius Schoolum. I even logged into all 76 of those banned accounts.
Damn.
I scattered just enough data breadcrumbs online for you to sniff out, leading you to the Ashen Detective. I even let you stroll through my collection room to explore as you pleased. Miss Silverwolf, a word of advice. Don't treat that mask like some 10 Stoneheart's investment in a Stellaron hunter. Just think of this deal as something private between you and me.
Meanwhile, in the Phantasman courtyard. Oh, all the supplicants have been chosen.
What the heck? I just blinked and suddenly half the supplicants are wearing masks? I was hoping the show would get better. Streamers clashing with cosmic heroes. A flashy brawl without anyone getting hurt. Wouldn't that have been nice? But now we've got a crow, a shell, a cat, a wolf? How many more mystery guests are crashing the stage? And this thing? When did it sneak in?
What in the Cthulhu?
In the end, everything always spirals into the abyss. But you're the rare exception. Your first battle wasn't bad for a greenhorn protagonist. Since you came out on top, let's wipe the slate clean on that doom-filled oath. Who knows if the owners of those masks will become your friends or opponents? Or maybe one of them will bring about that terrifying future I saw in my dreams.
Sunday?
Little one, how'd you find your way here? The supplicants in this Phantasmoon Games really caught me by surprise.
Why don't those people in the Go Home Club?
No! Okay, I don't mind that one. Alright, I was just curious about what that was. Like, okay, that was the beginning patch of Plain Arcadia. Ooh. Ooh. I didn't trust anything when they said, oh, this will be like a fun little vacation. I didn't trust that. Xiaojia is writing the story again. We're cooked. We're cooked! And I see they're taking a Danganronpa style of you know, of showing blood, because this game is rated 12 and up, I think. Man, I wish this game was rated 16 plus. Like ZZZ is. Damn. Oh. But yeah. That's the start of playing Arcadia. I'm really curious as to, you know, who that Himiko's dad figure is. Like, I wonder if Himiko actually did, since it's been confirmed she was a supplicant in the last games. I wonder if she managed to win, or if not. Because I'm thinking maybe she didn't. Because Himiko's a smart cookie. She's a smart cookie. I think she could fix the Express on her own. But yeah, like, damn. Losing a classroom of friends and then innocent people also dying. That's crazy. But no one ever said these Phantasm games were going to be all hunky-dory. So I'm really curious how things are gonna go. Like who will end up being an ally and who will end up being a foe. But that is where I'm going to call it a night. I'm not going to raid because I don't normally stream on Sundays and I need to be in bed as soon as possible. So I hope you'll forgive me for not raiding. But before we go, I'm going to leave you guys off with some links. Socials to check me out at other places of the internet, Discord to chat with the community offline, and VODs to catch any streams you may have missed. Without further ado, I'd like to thank all the chatters and the lurkers for joining me on this waning night. And until I rise again, I will see you guys next time. Bye!